Guys, I'm sorry. I took Tyrion out and I gave him some grub to hold him over for the night. He's eating like a fucking horse now. I took him outside. It's raining. It's shitty out. And I got the beer. So we're all set. We're going to watch this. All right? And the alcohol set in little, but we're going to continue drinking. Here we go. Let's see what Matt Fyroor has to say to us. Let's see what great news, because I heard great things about this. Let's do it.
Did a whole lot of stuff. We did
a whole lot of stuff.
Change the business model. Console
Free to play.
2 DLCs. So 2015 was super successful for us. The game is doing very well. We're super happy where it is. 2016, we kind of want to keep the ball rolling. Wait. Coming up.
Hang on. That's quote worthy.
Super successful for us. The game is doing very well.
Super successful. The game's doing
well.
And we're super happy where it is. We're super happy where it is. Bro, there's a lot of people not super happy. Maybe you're super happy where it is. You're making the paper maybe, but
keep the ball rolling. We got lots of new stuff coming.
Keep the ball rolling. Okay, now I know what people are talking about, because this doesn't start out good for me. Keep the ball rolling. You're pushing the ball uphill right now, son. It's going the wrong way.
Up, we've already talked about the first 2 DLCs. We have lots of quality of life fixes. We have some polish coming in. A lot of stuff. And
polishing a turd, man.
There's already a lot of questions queued up that people want me to answer as part of the post that I wrote introducing people to the year.
So thank you so much for joining us. So in your year
turd polishing
article that went up earlier this week,
I do this at my job
Tuesday,
too.
Yes. You went over some of the stuff that people can look forward to in 2016, including Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, things that are also coming in Q3 and Q4. And we've had a lot of really good questions that have come up from the official forums and Twitter and Facebook.
Keep the paper rolling, sweet bro.
Ask you. So let's get started with the first.
The rolling the paper with the Crown Store.
Sorry,
all right.
I'm kind of just all over the place here.
No problem.
Brain is somewhere else. So as just mentioned, a lot of these questions came directly from the forums. A lot of people had questions about
questions from the forums. I'm on there too.
So we have some pre-selected questions here.
Yep.
The first
some hardballs.
If we are ever going to offer race changes as part of the character recustomization options.
Yeah, that was part of my post that I put up, that we were going to be putting in some what we're calling unofficially the barbershop, which is where you can go change your name, change your appearance, change hairstyles. Change race will be one of those.
Barbershop.
There's no ETA right now on when we're going to have that.
Oh, there's the no ETA.
It's not part of our first 2 quarters of content, and so
it's a good system. Not coming in the first 2 quarters, no ETA.
Why does it take so long to design? What are some of the things that go into designing this type of a system that make it take a while?
Well, the reason why it takes a while is because there are about 80 other systems that are also being worked on and people want worked on. So most of the timeline is what do we need?
80 other systems? Guys, what the fuck else is coming in? What else is coming in? 80 systems? Got the Crown Store, that's rolling. You're making DLCs, there's no real systems, that's content. What fucking systems are 80 systems?
Need to do now, what problems do we need to fix, what content do we want to bring online, and yeah, every quarter we want to bring on some new features, and the barbershop is one of those. So in and of itself, it's not so complex, but there's a lot of other stuff we need to do also. Same resources.
Right, okay. So can you tell us a little bit more about your comment regarding a major change in how World Zones treat player character levels?
Yeah, so the first major section of my post about what's coming up this year was about our new focus on social, and that's where we want to remove the barriers so that people can play with each other much easier with fewer restrictions.
King Richard, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What we've done in Orsinium, what we did in Imperial City, where players of all levels can play together.
Yeah, they loved it.
Yeah, that's gone really much
oh yeah,
better than we ever would have hoped. And
Imperial City's packed, man.
Group Finder updates we did last update, where players of mixed alliances can go into dungeons together.
Yeah,
So,
people can play with their friend that just started.
I don't know
so
a
just think
single
of that as, like,
motherfucker that does that
that's the
shit.
philosophy
I
of
really
what
don't.
We're going for, and we're going to apply that to as many game systems as we
Cool,
can over
but
time, just to make it
don't
easier
give a
for
shit
people
about
to
it,
play together
honestly.
in this online game where you play with other players. So we want to kind of relax the restrictions.
A little bit more freedom.
Yeah, so the systems you see rolling in over
attention
the
a
course
lot.
of the year will
Shit in
be.
this thing. I am
will
trying.
have that in mind as they go in. So no major announcements today, but you'll see things going on over time as that you'll see. You can play with more people and so forth, and we'll go from
I'm
there.
seeing
Okay.
shit going on over time,
So
man.
in the last update, we made a lot of improvements to the grouping tools, and one of the things everyone really were kind of missing was some sort of cross-alliance grouping that you could do outside of the grouping tool. So they were wondering if that's something that they can look forward to.
That is something we really want to do, but no ETA on it right now. And a lot of these dates I'm going to be vague with because we're pretty, obviously for the update coming up with Thieves Guild, it's almost on PTS.
We're gonna be a little vague with
Dark
dates.
Brotherhood's
Welcome to
after that, and anything
2016.
After that, I don't want to actually talk about a specific
'Cause it's a
date.
whole
Welcome to
different
vague
area.
dates.
Because that's so far in the future. But
Now
yeah,
I
that's
know what
something
people
we
are
definitely
talking
wanna
about
do.
with the no ETAs.
Have we considered adding more skill lines to the game that aren't passives?
We do, but it's going to be a while before we do that.
Okay.
Oh,
We need to work on
when is it?
balance and making sure everything works together.
Guys
the
wanna do
proper ways.
balance.
Everyone knows we have some serial performance problems, which I
Yes,
talked
we
about
do.
in my update. A lot of those are caused by player abilities interacting with each other when a whole lot of people are in the same place at the same time. So the last thing we want to do is
AoE
introduce
caps?
more complexity
Before
by
we
doing that.
fix.
But yeah, that's something we eventually want to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
we've seen some
fucking
people
break
thinking
people
that
up.
The in-game economy is suffering a bit since so many of the items are bind on pickup, and just wondering if we're doing anything to
Yeah,
sort of
economy
breathe some new
blows
life
dick.
into the in-game economy.
Yeah,
There's a little
that's
AoE
something that
caps.
we
There's the
always,
AoE caps in chat.
Take in mind.
Oh, message deleted. Look at this.
Sorry, a technical.
Oh, they're deleting them. Just Jar Jar.
I'm having just immense technical problems
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, Gina's
Dicks.
lost
I am
internet,
just-
so yeah. But as to that question, sorry about that, guys. But we really want
I missed
to
the question.
we want to update things so that crafters and everything can actually do content along with the other people, keep it up to date. We don't want to get in a situation where
Nah,
players
hang
can
on.
level things.
Just
Sorry, we
immense
gotta-
technical problems.
We got to
A lot
go
of those
back.
are caused by
Economy is suffering a bit.
Economy
since so many
suffering.
Of the items are bind on pickup.
I'm drunk, but
and just
economy's-
wondering if we're doing anything to sort
Yeah,
of
because
breathe some
things
new
are
life
bind on
into
pickup.
the
So how do we
in-game
fix the economy?
Yeah, I mean that's something that we always take in mind. You want to do the clicker on the.
Do the clicker.
Sorry, a
How do
technical
we
thing.
fix the economy, Fire Roar?
Clicker.
We have nothing to sell
I'm
anymore.
having Just immense
There's nothing to
technical
sell,
problems
bro.
over
I got
Yeah,
2,000 gold on
Gina's
my
lost
character
I am
right
internet,
now.
just-
so yeah. But as to that question, sorry about that, guys. But we really want to update things so that crafters and everything can actually do content along with the other people, keep it up to date. We don't want to get in a situation where players can out-level things or we change a system and then suddenly you can't do things that you used to do. So we will definitely keep that in mind.
Okay.
Wait a second. Does anybody feel like that question did not get answered even close? How do we fix the economy? And then it was, we want to make sure crafters can craft things and things don't get out-leveled. Now I know I've been drinking, but does one connect to two? Does any of that make sense? Did I just miss something entirely? What the fuck did he just say? Hang on. How are we gonna fix the economy?
We want to update things so that
Wanna
crafters
update things
and everything
so
can
crafters
actually
and everything
do content along with the other people. Keep
can
it
do
up
con-
to date.
crafters can
We
do
don't
content.
want to get in a situation where players can out-level things or
Players
we change
out-level
the system
things.
and then suddenly you can't do things that you used to do.
System changes,
So
you can't
we
do
will
things.
definitely
What the
keep that in
fuck
mind.
is he talking about?
We've long had
It doesn't
to
make
ask
sense.
about older item
That's-
sets, like the
he
Warlock
just
set
said
is a really
words.
popular one. Are we
Yep.
considering
He just
adding
said words.
VR16 versions?
He
or
didn't
what we
even answer the
improve
question. How am I gonna make money?
High-level versions of older sets.
So that is something we absolutely want to do, but
He's
no
right
ETA,
on to the next
'cause
one.
that's,
Boom.
Yeah, we have to get the veteran rank removal stuff is coming in the Dark Brotherhood update, which is in the second quarter of this year.
God
so
damn, if
expect
that rank's
to hear
still
more
gonna be
about
in
that
there.
starting about then.
Expect to hear that
So what about
another
crafting?
day.
From VR1 until VR16, there's a lot of styles.
Yep.
being
This is
driven,
not going well.
by the material used. But will the crafting system be reworked in any way to fit more in the level 50 areas.
Yeah, when we remove veteran ranks, we're going to take care of that and make sure that everything's
Which
going to
we
be
don't know
updated and
when that's
supported.
coming, I
Because
guess,
really,
right?
you don't ever want to level yourself out of that. So when we remove the ranks, we'll change the crafting system to compensate. So it'll all be in lockstep.
Okay.
Right on.
So it's really awesome to hear that console is getting text chat. There's been much rejoicing on the internet about that.
Jar Jar,
Are
you can finally
still
type to
considering
people,
adding
bro.
Voice chat to PC.
You can finally type to
Yeah,
people.
console text chat was one of our most requested features. So
Yeah, so
we are
was
not
fixing
planning
lag
on
for a
doing
year and a half.
voice chat for PC and Mac, mostly because most PC gamers already have a voice chat system that they know and love,
Make
and they
these
already
answers
use and
on the
have an
fly,
account
I know.
system. I mean, have an account, and they're just used to using it, and their friends are used to finding them on it. And so any system that we do won't necessarily take the place of those. So we'll just let PC players bring the voice chat system they want, that they do already, just to keep that comfortable. But console, of course, has one
Fair enough.
system,
Yeah.
and either you support it or you don't. So that's why we're using the console voice chat system.
Something for you console guys.
Something else that we had mentioned
Chat,
quite a while ago
text
was
chat.
crafting bags, and they were just wondering if that's something that is still being worked on. Is it still going to be exclusive to ESO Plus members?
Yep, crafting bags are absolutely in the plan. We are scheduling them to be in the Dark Brotherhood update, which is Q2. They will be an exclusive for ESO Plus subscribers, but essentially it'll give you an infinite inventory for crafting materials.
Awesome.
Infinite inventory if you sub. Ching. Yo, get your wallets out. This man's ready to collect. He wants your dollar bills. He's gonna make that shitty inventory system real easy for you. Just make a little payment monthly.
Will
good.
you ever allow us to buy
Cool.
extra character slots? We get that request a lot from players.
Yes, again, Dark Brotherhood, the Q2 update. We will.
That's some good news.
That's when
Money.
we're
Money for
planning
us.
On doing it. We'll see if that feature makes it, but we are definitely planning on doing that. More details coming after Thieves Guild.
All right.
Nice. Sweet.
Cool, more
And
details.
somebody else was asking about the rest of the facial animation tech. Now, that's not clear if
Really?
there's a next step to it, or if they're asking about maybe the Mac client.
Yeah, the Mac client has not supported our facial animation tech for a while. Fortunately, the 64-bit support that we're doing in the Thieves Guild version, so it's coming out very soon, actually ungates a lot of the Mac performance problems that we've been having, because Mac is obviously a 64-bit operating system. So with the 64-bit support, that really gives us the ability to do the features which weren't there on Mac, and definitely the number one there was our new facial animation system that we did last summer. So that should be in and working.
I didn't even know there was a
Great.
facial animation
So
system.
when you remove veteran
Cool.
ranks, what is going to happen to the weapons and armor that currently have the VR requirements on them that people already have on their players? And what about crafting materials and crafting styles that have VR requirements?
Yep, our goal here is that nobody loses out.
Oh, we gotta donate. Hang on one sec. Donate on deck. Donate on deck. Oh shit, I don't want to stream this. I shouldn't be streaming it. Hang on, let me throw it up on the screen. I don't wanna bring my donates up like that. That's bad practice. Thank you for the donate. Who did this? Fahrenheit, $2 shot for every question not answered. All right, you're on. Here we go.
Access to anything when VR ranks are removed. So for specifics on how that works, just wait until after the Thieves Guild gets update gets
Specifics
released, and
after
we
the
move
Thieves
on to
Guild.
talking
Everything's
more
coming
about
after the
specifics
Thieves
and
Guild.
update that comes after that. But yeah, but our goal is you're not going to lose access to anything.
Great.
This is fucked, man.
What about there's a low-res texture bug. Somebody was asking if the 64-bit client is going to address that.
I don't know 100%.
Oh, whoa!
Really, I know that the 64-bit client.
Body language says a lot, guys. Hang on, watch this. All right, let me teach you something real quick. Watch this body language. This is like a fucking pitcher calling a sign here. It's like a.
What about
He's lying.
there's a
That's all I'm
low-res
saying.
texture bug.
Watch.
Somebody was asking if the 64-bit client is going to address that.
Is it gonna address it? Ooh.
I don't know 100%. Really, I know that the 64-bit client fixes
I,
a ton of
little
performance problems with loading
fix performance problems.
textures and
You're
and
lying.
so forth. So it will help client performance overall. So not exactly sure if it'll fix that particular bug.
Yeah,
I
you're
know the
not
one
sure
that
because
players are
you-
talking about here,
because
where
you're
you go and
lying
turn a
right
corner
now.
and you see a low-res texture for a little bit. and
This
then
is
it
the
pops
lying
into place.
motion.
It certainly will
Okay.
help it. I don't know if it'll actually fix it.
Jesus.
And for what it's worth, we're going to be going a lot into the 64-bit client and a bunch of other stuff.
We'll take a shot for that.
That's in
That's
Thieves
that's a question dodge, man.
Guild, you know, soon. Like Matt says, no ETA, but soon.
Mm.
We'll have articles
No
that
ETA,
describe
that's-
a lot of this stuff.
Yes.
Is that the theme?
Okay, so we've
Is
got
this
our last
ESO
question.
Live,
Can
no
you
ETA
elaborate on
2016?
How often you expect to raise the champion point cap and approximately by how much?
Yeah, so for those that aren't completely aware of this system, we put a cap on how many champion points you can accumulate at once.
Champion
mostly
point
to
caps,
keep,
what are they gonna be
more
boosted to?
casual players not be completely
say?
out-leveled by the hardcore players, and then be at a serious disadvantage. So what we're going to do there, we're not going to raise them for Thieves Guild because not that many people relatively have hit the cap even now.
Still not?
Our plan right now is every DLC after the Thieves Guild will up the cap by maybe 50 points or so, but 51 points because that's to be divisible by 3. But basically the goal.
51 points after the Thieves Guild, which is quarter 2. All right, hang on. Let me break out my calculator, guys. Let me break out the calculator. Are you kidding me? 50 points? I didn't think it'd be anything below, like, not below 100, but I expected at least 150. Maybe that's a stretch, but it gives you something to do for 3 months. Okay, let's do the math. So there's 3,600 total. We're at 501 right now, so you're at 30 or 3,099 or left. Okay? So we're going to cut that down. You're saying 51 a pop? So after 60 DLCs, which one every 4 months divided by 4, in 15 years we're going to reach the CP cap? Yo, the guy who wins the $1 million is almost going to be paid in full by then. Are you kidding me? 50 CP points? Like, what the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? You talk about something that is just retarded, that they don't know how to plan out and scale. 50 CP points every 90 days? What the fuck, man? That's half a CP point a day. You get the enlightenment shit. These dudes are terrible with numbers, man. They don't know what the fuck's 15 years to hit the cap. I'm glad I heard that.
Is we're going to find the sweet spot
This is a
that it
joke,
keeps
man.
the hardcore players interested in getting.
Oh
more,
yeah, the
more and
hardcore
more
players,
skills,
they're going to
but
be
don't
real
make,
interested
people
for
who aren't
15
committed to playing
years.
so much feel like they're being left behind. So
Oh, yeah.
every quarter maybe 51 points, something like that. But that's our
Oh,
our
man.
philosophy.
And if you've already earned them,
This is joke.
and they're just kind of
This
sitting
is
there waiting for you to be
stupid
able to
shit.
spend them, you'll automatically get them when we raise
Yes.
the cap.
This is
And actually,
this
we
is
do have a few more
unbelievable.
questions.
Yeah, just kidding. There's a couple more. Can't leave yet. So with the PvP part of the justice system no longer being worked on, is there anything planned to add more depth to the current justice system?
So a lot of the Thieves Guild, some
This
of
is
the quests in the
fucking
Thieves
insane.
Guild actually play into the justice system a little bit. So
Oh,
yes,
shit.
but I'm not going to go into a lot of details on that right now.
Whoa, you don't want to go into
but-
details too quick, Matt Fire. You've already released way too much details already for us. A lot of, all right, we got a donation here from Kitty, 169. You drink from the bottle. Do that math. Very Asian. We drink together time. White trash loves you. Thank you. Thank you, Kitty, for the donate and the busted English again. I appreciate it. Let's get back to it. Because nobody knows what the fuck Kitty's saying right now.
Yeah, the reason why we didn't do the PvP, I announced that we're not doing the PvP
Right.
side of the justice system is
I
really.
forgot to watch
there
chat
was
here.
just, there were just too much possibility of game-breaking situations happening when we wanted to keeping PvP in the PvP zone and PvE in the PvE zones.
Okay. And last question for realist time. Will a
Meow, meow,
Dragon
meow,
Arena
meow,
ever
meow.
scale?
Fucking
in our
idiots,
plans.
man.
No ETA right now, though. But yeah, we
No
need to see
ETA.
feedback on that. We wanted to.
Jesus!
This goes back to the.
This
we
really
want,
is the no
the
ETA
game to be
cast.
A little more forgiving socially and let more people experience more content. And so yes, we want to do it, but no ETA right now.
Okay. So that wraps up all of our questions. If we get any more, we'll see if we can address them during the next ESO Live or maybe even on the forum. So thank you, everybody, for submitting those.
Fucked, man.
And Matt, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
And have a
Good
great
to have
weekend.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, nice,
So next up,
nice job, Matt. Hang on. Here we go, guys. Good. Way to go, man. That was well done.
Son of a bitch.
Way to bring it home, brother. What else do we
are
have in
going
this
to go
fucking-
over the official news, so stay tuned.
There's pink latex in chat. I see you, Pink. I see you here and there. This is some wild shit. So what comes up next after this? This caused me serious pain.
All right, so we're back with the official news,
And
which
shifting. We're all shifting.
so we will go over what's been going on for the last couple weeks, and what you can look forward to in the near future.
It looks like I have some kind of smudge on my arm. Oh, look, I'm Matt Fire. I'm the game director. When did that happen?
Sweet.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just be Matt forever. So our... No, it's all good. I was going to say I have some stuff on my arm, but no, it was just Matt. And anyway, so we recently wrapped up our Million Reasons to Play giveaway, where you could...
Fingers, you can skip
potentially
that
win
part.
$1
This
million.
part-
Very exciting. So we will be contacting winners around February 1st, and that's
FENGRUSH
for the
for
grand
effing
prize
real, this
winner
was
and
like-
also all the second place runner-ups that get, I think it was 3,000 crowns each, 2,000
Something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head.
numbers. 3,000, they're saying.
I don't know what this
Or
part
was
is.
that 3 crowns? 3,000. Thank you. But don't worry, the hashtag Million Reasons to Play will live on forever. And we just
Got a
wanted to
million
go
reasons
over
not
some
to
of our
play right
favorites
now.
that we saw across social media. It was really fun because we had a bunch of our own, and it was really cool to see other people kind of joining in.
Yeah.
Why
What's
they play
all right?
ESO
What's
too. Oh my.
Jesus
We love
Christ?
Drunk
What the
North.
fuck is this?
Freaking
Is
that mean.
this is what's going on here? This is the problem right here. You skip in, I see some naked
So
orc.
we will still continue.
We got
to
million reasons to
favorite
play.
and share ones that you all submit.
People spamming
We're
FENGRUSH.
always on the lookout
In
for
chat.
good reasons.
Mystery meat.
All right, when's this end?
We're just gonna sit.
Look at you,
The
motherfuckers.
god of jits and wine.
Throwing in my emotes. We gotta donate. Hang on. This is at least entertainment. Thermonoodle, $1. Here, $1 for you, Fingers. Very good at math, enthusiast. Thank you, man. Thermidor. Thank you for the donate, bro.
And this is another
All right.
referencing.
Are they whispering right
This is
now?
one player's
You know what? We're not
Captain
allowed-
America.
We're not allowed to go on vacation anymore.
Patch 2.2.9 go live on PC and Mac earlier this week. That included in Imperial Sewers event fix in Imperial City.
Yes.
Lots of fixes
Again.
and improvements to Maelstrom Arena. The fix for looting Praxton in Veteran Spindle Clutch, and more. You can read the
actually
full
loot
patch
the
notes
boss
on
now.
ElderScrollsOnline.com.
Yay, patch notes. So once the PC patch went out last Monday on NA and EU, we had a fix in there for Battle Spirit. Unfortunately, Battle Spirit broke.
Yeah, it is.
We apologize.
Yeah,
we are aware.
it's.
We are fixing it. That will be addressed in the next PC.
Here's the thing. They put in a fix for Battle Spirit, okay, guys? All you had to do to figure out Battle Spirit wasn't actually fixed was to fucking log into
Son
the
of a
game.
bitch.
If you logged into the game and looked at your health bar, you'd go, oh, it's not fixed. And there we are. We're playing with fucking minus a couple thousand health now. What's the deal with that? How is that acceptable? How can you just do that and be like, we fucked up. We'll get to it. Who knows when? I don't know
Final
when.
patch. And for console, unfortunately, that bug will be in. Basically, the Battle Spirit health
What?
bonus will no longer be modified or increased by other health percentage increases. So that bug will be in for the console incremental, which will be later this month, but we will fix it for the next patch after that. Also, Camo Hunter, we had a fix for that in 2.2.
Wait, did I mishear that? Hang on.
It's on
Wait.
EU. We had a fix in there for Battle Spirit. Unfortunately,
Didn't work.
Battle Spirit broke. We
Hang on.
apologize. We are aware. We are fixing it. That
Aware
will
of
be
it
addressed
fixing.
in the next PC incremental patch.
Which isn't like a
And
month.
for console,
For consoles,
unfortunately, that bug will be in. Basically, the Battle Spirit health bonus will no longer be modified.
They're gonna give
or
you that.
increased by other health percentage increases. So that bug will be in for the console incremental, which will be later this month. But
that bug will be in for the console incremental. Did you just for a minute just listen to those words? This is what it's come to. It's 2016, all right? This is what it's come to. That bug will be in the next incremental consoles. Hang tight. The bug's coming. That's a big play. Gina Bruno, big play. Biggest play of the night. Way to go. Just fucking packing in
we'll
bugs
fix
to
it
the
for the next
console.
patch after
I can't
that.
believe that shit.
Also, Camo Hunter.
I can't
we
even
had a
believe
fix
it.
for that in 2.2.
Camo Hunter's broken too.
Where basically, it was proccing multiple times when you were dual wielding, and
It
the
still
fix
does.
took effect, but all it did was kind of reduce the amount of time that happened. So
No,
you
it
might still
doesn't.
see it occasionally.
Yeah,
but
every time.
Again, we're aware and we are fixing it.
Fixing all the things.
Yes.
Fixing all the things. Yo, they should get T-shirts with that. ZeniMax Studios. Fixing all the things, baby. That should be the running motto.
The next
Oh, this
incremental
is-
patch
this is
for
too much.
console,
This
the
is
one that she
too
was
good.
mentioning, is in certification right now, and it will be coming later this month. It does include most of the
I can't
fixes from
believe
the
that.
previous PC
Console, the
incremental
bug's
patches.
coming next week. The bug's coming.
We have a
I can't believe it.
event that
I can't
well,
believe that.
I can't look it up because I have no internet. But basically,
Oh,
one of
reset
our
your
guilds
router,
is
maybe.
putting on
That'd be
sort of
good.
a guild versus guild. I can't even read this thing that it says. PvP. It literally says PvP little event thingy tomorrow, but it's actually today. So
Oh, nice.
what did we say about not going on vacation anymore? Boy. So this is happening tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Last time we checked, the exact location and server was still being determined, but there is a forum thread in the Alliance Force section if you want to go there.
Some events.
Um,
Events
the guy-
news.
Put out a tweet
the
about
guy
it.
is Jules. Just chat with him if you're interested in joining.
The guy is Jules. Yo, Jules. Jules, you handsome guy, you.
I'm the god of Jitsu.
We have a donate. Jules. Somebody get Jules in here. Kitty. Stop mumbling donates. This irritates Lord Thermidor. Thank you, Kitty, for another 169 from you. Jules. Someone PM that guy, Jules. It's a girl. Just FYI, it's not a guy.
All of the rules and the details are listed on the first post, so take a look at that. It definitely seems like a good time for a bunch of guilds to get together and just go at it.
And currently there is a Crown
That's happening,
store sale for bag upgrades.
Yes, some more
that
sales.
is happening until Monday
Can't forget to squeeze those in.
at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. 50% off.
Bag upgrades, baby.
If you have way
Get
too
'em
many
while
squeakers
they're
in your
hot.
bag, you can now get an upgrade.
Nice.
I know we all
Thank you for
play
the
around
follows.
too many
Welcome.
things. There's also a Sony European PlayStation 4
This is so much more fun to watch
where
drunk.
you can get up to 64%
I couldn't do this
off
sober.
ESO, and that is happening until January
This is marketing.
22nd
This is
at
marketing right now.
midnight
I'm sorry, it's-
GMT.
If they're not
And
getting paid
lastly,
commission,
if you ever have any requests
I'd
from
be
the
pissed
community
off.
Team, you're welcome to email us at our address.
because they're
It's
just they're on
community
marketing
at
right now.
overscrollsonline.com.
They're not even talking about ESO. They're just selling
I
shit.
think we need to take a breather.
Fucking turd
I
polish
think
in here.
you know what I
Jesus
need to
Christ.
do? I just
This is
I'm
not the
something.
2016 ESO Live we
So we
needed.
are going to be giving away one of these mugs. These are actually really special. They're not sold anywhere. They've got a gold Ouroboros across the top.
There were some promotional things.
Yeah.
I'm
We
not
have
doing
some
this.
of them. They're pretty hefty.
All right,
Stoneware mugs. Is this with whatever? Okay, next.
We're there.
We're here.
Wheels of Steel, my man. Dun dun dun. I really like Brian Wheeler. I can't really rip on Wheels. I
We
can't.
are back.
We're over here now.
We're there.
God of
We're here.
the mind.
Wheeler's awesome guy. Thermodoodle with another donate. I need you to read this loud because it's in all caps. Come wipe on, make your PvP strong like rock. Bro, you guys gotta type in English if you donate.
The God of the
Alright,
mind.
here's another try. Pause now and change title to reviewing ESO Live. Everyone needs to see this. I'll highlight this and post it.
You son of a bitch.
Because I don't think I'm gonna make through much more of this. I really don't. I don't even.
Here now.
There. And there's a new laptop
It's
for
good
you.
to know
Wait a
that in
minute.
2016 we still can't find the right camera.
You want a laptop?
Let's see.
Nothing has changed, no matter what.
Go ahead.
Alright,
Oh,
let's see.
are we gonna do a little swaparoo
Why
here?
not? Hi, guys.
Let's get you internets.
Yay! I can't.
There you go.
All right,
Reset
so
the
while we
router,
set up,
Gina.
Brian,
Hi.
thank you for joining us again.
Sure.
Feels like we ended
God
2015 with you, and we're
Yeah, Happy
joining
New Year.
2016 with you.
We got another donate. Sorry. You guys are bringing it in hot. $10. ESO Live really feels like AIDS sandwiched with fuckery and ineptitude. Sinlin, thank you for the donate, man. $10 to the Lord. Go to good use, my friend. Thank you again.
You.
Happy New Year,
It's
everybody.
like we're bookending with Wheeler.
That's scary.
Here, can you throw that over there?
Brian and Gina work very hard. They can't do much. I agree with you, Pink.
So
I'll stop right. Pink, I'll agree with you. I really don't blame individuals at ZeniMax. I don't hate anyone at ZeniMax. I'm just gonna, since I will highlight this, I just want to state that I don't have any issues or personal attacks. I do this for fun. But make no mistake, the direction and the leadership at ZeniMax, I don't agree with. I get it. They're trying to sell stuff. They want to make money. I get that. But there's a real core problem with just churning out shitty content and not bouncing it properly, okay? I'm not saying dedicate all your resources to it, but you need to put a certain amount of resources after you release a DLC that there's actually a reason to go back and play it, that there's a reason to bounce skills, to actually reach out to the people that are heavily invested in this game, that know what the fuck's going on. There are devs that don't know what's going on, and I don't know if it's pride or if it's ignorance or what it is. But come on. The people are here. You have the resources. You don't have an excuse. The only excuse that's really there is poor leadership. It all comes from on high. That's how companies like this work. So the leadership's fucked. The direction is fucked. It needs to be reevaluated. Because, yeah, you'll sell boxes, you'll sell DLCs, people will come in and play, and they hit a certain point and they go, oh, this fucking sucks, and then they're out. And they dip. They go to Cyrodiil. You go into Azores, man, when you zone into Azores, you have 600 ping. You zone in, you're just in your town. There's nothing going on. You got 600 ping. You fucking port out to the battlefield, 999 ping. 5 FPS. It's shit. It fucking crushes your soul. You fucking leave Azores crying, man. You're in tears by the time it's all over. You have no motivation to ever log in again. You're like, fuck this shit. PvP's garbage. That's the experience you're delivering. And here's the sad thing. It's actually better now than it was last patch. It's better now, and it's that fucking miserable. There's something wrong with the fucking decision making at ZeniMax. It is. It's busted. So, we'll move on. Let's see what Wheels has to say.
Hi.
With the year ahead, some of our players asked him why there weren't more updates
give
in the
up.
year ahead about PvP.
Right.
Forget it.
And we know that a lot of your stuff is still happening, so
Hang on, we gotta donate real quick before Wheels gets into it here. I didn't miss you. The Sweeper, why are you wearing a jacket in your house? Account banned by ZeniMax, no ETA. Maybe. I don't know. I'll tell you what, at this point, I'm just trying to have fun with it. So, here we are having fun. And I took tearing out. I didn't even know I had a jacket.
Yeah.
Why don't we open up by talking
Let's
a
take
little
this
bit
off.
about what we're doing to help performance
Sure.
Let's get
in
into it.
Cyrodiil.
So there's no whiteboard today. Sorry, guys. No memes for you.
Just don't have anything.
No whiteboard.
Come on.
What, you want the crab here? You can
I
was
miss.
just gonna make
I,
it
I liked when
fly.
he did
put
the
it on your back
whiteboard.
for your support. There you go.
It's a lumbar pillow.
Right. So
I think that the investors
updates
didn't give
we've been
them a
working
choice.
on,
And it may
there
be.
will
It may be a business thing.
We're planning on an.
And that's
incremental
why,
in, like, the
again,
next 2 weeks.
I don't hold any. I
to
don't hold
address
anything
some things
personal.
regarding how.
So don't take
some
any of this
underlying
as
comment
personal, it's
formulas are being handled. Things that are firing off a little bit too many things in terms of information from the client to the server and back. We're finding some ways to streamline those so it's not as stressful on the server.
Okay.
One of the
Sport
bigger
that
changes
DV
we're looking at
pink
doing
latex.
later, though, is going to come with Thieves Guild,
You son
where
of
we're
a
starting to
bitch.
reshuffle
Bitch,
a lot
thank
of
you for the
abilities. Their functionality will stay the same, but
So
how
no changes.
in their functionality except for like specific stuff from Robo and the combat team of actual.
I can't wait to
Right.
see what
Those
Robo's
will still
got.
go through.
I wanted to
But
hear
not
from
longer.
Robo. I really did.
No, it's going to be a lot of, well, this ability is calling a requirement here, let's shift that and have it call a requirement somewhere else. So it's making it not hit the server as much per ability cast or per weapon swap or per roll dodge. Like, all these things that you do have to hit the server. So we're trying to call down on the amount of those things as well as streamline those. Like I said, we'll be doing a couple in an incremental patch, and then when Thieves Guild comes along, we'll be doing some more changes then too.
Okay.
That one's taking a little bit longer because it requires a lot of code work and data work.
So what I'm hearing is maybe we need to have a PvP event on the PTS.
That would be nice. That would be
Fun.
nice.
All right.
So,
Picture what's up,
as
Dad.
Matt mentioned in his year ahead article, the PvP portion of the justice system is no longer happening.
Right.
So, what are your main plans
Nothing's
for
confirmed.
PvP
Dick
kind
in
of
a
in the coming
box.
year?
Like in the coming year. So, last time we were here, we talked a little bit about how
It's
we're
like a
discussing.
month ago or something.
Yeah.
It was a while.
We were talking at the time about town capture and Imperial City district capture.
Right.
We are still planning on doing those this year. Where they're going to fall in the grand scheme of the course of things, we're still trying to nail that down because there's going to need to be a little bit of UI work. But we are planning on making several of the towns in Cyrodiil capturable and giving you like a respawn point or some other benefits.
It's about
And
time.
Imperial City,
That's
we're
good.
going to go back and revisit that a little bit.
I know
and
about
add
this,
the
but,
capture
yeah.
mechanic into Imperial City districts. So you can capture a district, get some bonus towards like Telvar Stone gain, as well as changing how the respawn functionality works in there. Short of that,
I pray to you, Wheeler. That's good stuff. Change districts up. Make it more interesting to IC. But you got to give people an incentive to go there to begin with. So make sure people can use their Telvar stones for something. Give people a reason to say, I want to get X or Y, and it's a good thing on the market. This comes back to the question that Matt Firer answered with, he started talking about crafters out-leveling content. You know, that question was, how do you fix the economy? So a big thing you can do with the economy, give people a reason to say, I can make money going and farming Telvar stones and then selling things. My suggestion is to add gold mats there. Make them kind of pricey, but not too much over the deep end. And people can spend their Telvar stones not just for Undaunted gear, because you might do that, but gold stuff, man. People can go, they can farm stuff, and they'll compete, and they will clash in your Imperial City DLC. People that are new to the game, they want a PvP. How do I make money? Oh, go buy the DLC for Imperial City, and you can go farm that shit. That's how you sell DLCs, man. Like, if a new guy comes to this game, should he be like, oh, should I buy... I don't even know if you have to buy Craglorn. If you have to buy Craglorn, you should not buy Craglorn. It's fucking awful. They even said earlier, we have no ETA when we're scaling up Craglorn. That's so fucking ridiculous. Hopefully it's a free DLC. I don't even know. I'm never going there. It doesn't matter. Just some
we're
input.
also looking at, obviously, updates as we go for performance reasons. We're trying to see if we can maybe get some new siege weaponry added, or also adding tweaks to the siege weaponry.
Hey,
That's a
recaps.
big point.
I see them in
where that
chat.
Thread, that wonderful, I think it's 30 pages long thread now for siege weaponry. We finally got that
Oh,
stuff
right.
nailed down. So in Thieves Guild,
Siege
there'll
is
be a
gonna
lot of
be
siege
kind of
changes
OP.
coming.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
So it's not just the
gonna happen.
PvP portion of the Dark Brotherhood and
Craig
that
Lunch
is
free.
not something that is
Well,
going to
there's
go
a
along
reason
with
it's
justice
fucking
or anything
awful.
like that. But the PvP crew, we're still working on things.
Now, more longer term, instance PvP, small scale organized PvP is something that's asked about
Yep.
a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
some
From
people
Cypher.
noticed that wasn't mentioned in the year ahead article, and they were
Right.
concerned that it might
No,
not
it didn't.
still be a thing.
It didn't fall off or anything. We're
Okay.
still working on it. The deal with that is, again, we want to make it very good.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be not just here's a zone, there's a flag, go fight. We want to give you, in
Is there an
battleground
ETA on it?
rewards. A good way to get into it and have it be, an even 4-on-4 or an 8-on-8 or whatever. we
Cypher,
do
what's
for
your
that.
opinion?
So it's not just going to be a matter of shove it out there without UI, like what we did at QuakeCon back in the day, holding it together with duct tape
Yeah.
and glue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, there was just no feedback there. It was like, I don't
Yeah.
know what's happening except we're fighting.
It is.
And
It
this
is
Get
is
in,
Cypher's opinion on
It's
this.
in design discussions right now, which means it's going to take a bit to actually get out there. But we need to go through design reviews. We need to go through technical reviews, figure out where it all falls in the grand scheme of thing with all the other plans we have, like you saw in Matt's update.
But it is still active,
still-
hasn't fallen off,
yes.
still in progress.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
An ETA?
There was a pretty
No?
interesting idea
Cool.
we saw in the forums where they were talking about implementing like a test campaign on
Right.
the live servers, not just on the PTS. That way that they can, test things without.
No ETA. Yeah, no ETA, guys. What do you think, Cypher? Here we go.
I got screwed. Zenimax screwed me, man. Zenimax screwed me. Where?
All right, take it easy,
We're
Cypher.
required to use PTS,
Yeah.
which is a whole nother client.
Fucking raging
You
all the
thought about that?
time. Guy's
We've thought about it.
unbelievable.
The problem with doing that is that once it's on the live server, it's a different data rule set across the board for everything globally. So combat, I know that there was a question about, well, can't you just do a AOE capless Cyrodiil?
To see how it would go.
Right, and
Right.
we don't have the capability to do that because all the campaigns share the same code base across the board for combat. Like combat is it's a universal thing.
So if you removed AoE caps, it would be for the
Everywhere.
whole game.
Yeah,
everywhere.
if we change
Do
the
it!
request and it's,
Just
how about
remove
dynamic
'em!
Gen, or how about having
Right.
a campaign
All
with
right,
no guards,
did you see it? Hang on.
all that.
Let's watch this. Can you guys see this chat? Watch this shit. All right, we're going to go back. Watch the chat, all right? You can't see me pointing, right? So, fucking I can't point to it. See the little AoE caps guy down there? That's my emote. Watch what happens to my emote, all right? We're talking about AoE caps. Watch this. Watch that emote in the chat.
Universal thing.
So if you removed AoE
What happened? Oh, message deleted?
caps, it would be for the
Everywhere.
whole game.
Yeah,
everywhere.
if we change
Fucking-
the other request and
there's
it's,
another
how
one.
about dynamic alt gen, or how about having
Riot
a
sign.
campaign
Deleted!
with no guards. Like, all that,
What's-
even no guards, is a different data rule set entirely. So it would pretty
What's
much
going
double
on?
the amount of servers that we would need to actually.
Fucking
have that
Kai
working.
Schrober. Kai Schrober's behind the camera on his laptop. He's sitting back there furiously deleting AoE cap riot signs. This motherfucker! Dick.
As well as actual data that we
Leave
need to
my
handle.
emotes
There'd be
alone.
Literally two separate branches of
Leave
game
the riot
live at the
sign
same time
be.
for that to function. And that
So many
thing
of you guys
I'm
got
saying
timed
is
out doing
possible.
that.
However, that is
Much
an
love to you.
astronomical amount of work
Going there,
to do.
expressing
And
yourselves.
to make that work, it would be literally kind of like making the
Emote
whole
got
game
tagged.
So it's a nice idea, but it's one unfortunately that is not feasible to do, which is why whenever we do have PTS with new things on there, it's like, please go hammer it. Go.
Oh, I'll go
see
hammer
what-
the
what
PTS.
we did. If there's anything that broke, if there's anything that fixed, by all means, go on there and call it out like crazy.
Yeah,
So,
there's stuff.
Sadly, we can't do it on the live environment, but that's why we have PTS.
That was
when
a
we
good
push the
idea.
PTS. Yep.
I can't do it to
I
you,
just
Wheeler.
realized you
There's
are
stuff
representing
broken, man.
Baltimore real hard
I
tonight.
always represent Baltimore. We're a Baltimore studio, so
Baltimore's got a big drug problem.
I do both.
Well, I'd.
Sorry, I know that sucked, didn't it? How are your ears? How's everybody's ears
Oh,
on the internet right now, huh?
audio's like, stop. I was gonna say we could take some questions from chat, but
You can't take questions.
Yeah,
Kai can
well,
do them all.
if you do
unless
have
there is anything, you can shout it out.
I got a question from Shadow Fighter. Who would like to know how long the non-champion campaign is going to last. It's
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
non-champion
yeah.
campaign. Way to go, Kai.
In case they can't
Way to
figure
pull
out
out the
how
really
long
important.
non-champion campaign
Hey
is
Kai,
going to last.
Kai's got a
Yeah, so
question.
kinda nailed
He
that.
saw everyone spamming AoE caps, but you know what? Kai came up with a different question. Kai wanted to ask about the non-vet.
Which campaign we're
I'm
going
done
to
with
convert
this.
toward? Like if the
Let's move on. I can't take that shit, man. It's fucking disgusting. They fucking... This is like softball. We're playing softball at ESO Live. You know? Everything's underhanded.
Have the paper?
Nope. Up there. Hi, everybody. We're back.
Chit-chatting.
So next up we have our Ask Us Anything segment. We generally
these
pull
are the
these
worst.
questions from the official forums, so if you ever have a question, feel free to
These
post
are the
them there.
worst.
And we do look on Twitter as well and Facebook.
Worst.
So first one is from Randolph Benoit. He's one of our regulars.
Benoit.
Can all active player counts, could all active player accounts expect something special in our in-game mailboxes for this holiday season? So we're actually working hard to better support fun in-game events that spice up things in Tamriel.
This Kai German
special
Professor
events should
Steve.
come with equally special
Yeah,
thematic rewards, and
there's
we're
literally
actually
nothing
looking
left.
at Tamriel-specific holidays.
Beer Bong's
and
got a
figuring out
toilet
which
emote.
ones we want to do special things for. So
We were just talking about one not too long ago this morning.
yep. So
About
keep an
potential
eye out.
things we could do. It's
All
happening.
right, keep an eye out.
Okay, the next question from Shadow Fighter asking if we can introduce a legendary category for colors. Where
Check
all
out the
colors
Rip in
are
ESO
achievements
chat. Yeah, I
like
see it,
legendary
man.
Blacksmith or store.
Everyone's spamming Rip.
Interesting question. It is a cool idea, but we don't have any plans right now to add more die categories besides the ones that are already there, which includes
Any good
the
questions
common,
in here?
uncommon, and the rare. Iron Gray, common.
Score Wolf. So there are cities in ESO that have people, and there are sewers, but never have I found any toilets or anybody who needs to use them.
Really?
Where the hell do people do their business in Tamriel?
I've always wondered this. Please answer.
So we actually tapped Frastus of Elenir for an answer on this one. He's
This podcast was 52 minutes and 46 seconds, all right? That's pretty short for ESO Live. We're talking about toilets right now? Good job. Way to go, Zenimax. There's a big play for you.
says many of the urns and receptacles you see in many
Next.
Tamrielic houses will taste.
A more detailed character sheet. Things like penetration, critical damage bonus. It's something that we definitely want
Here's
to
a real
do,
question,
and it's on
maybe.
our list of UI
It's on there, though.
priorities to make improvements. But it's a little bit lower on the priority list than things such as nameplates, character recustomization feature.
Should be on the lookout for that in the future.
I know the guys have been really wanting to do this and trying to figure out a way to do it where it doesn't screw with like the leaderboard scores or whatever else.
How would
It's
it
tough,
screw with it?
And they just really wanted to get it in
And-
there. Thing to just like to see. Having the different colored quest markers for repeatable
This is something we've talked about internally a lot. It's something we'd really like to do. We think
Pets
it'd be
for
super
auto-
cool. But the
thieves. Why? Yes,
We've got
there
you covered.
is.
Alright, any kind of
There is going to be a
players
brand new
that don't play
12-player
Thieves.
trial introduced in the Thieves
Ooh,
Guild
new
DLC
trial.
update, which again is coming this quarter. Outside of the content, there's also a lot of new features and UI improvements and just tons of stuff in the base game patch too. So look for the PTS notes, potentially early February.
I'm gonna hammer the PTS.
Might
Wheeler
be
told me to
working on
hammer it.
now.
He told me
Might
to
be
hammer it and
really
ask
long.
might
questions.
be over 40 pages.
They're coming.
I counted 56
Get ready.
last time, so.
Store like you did with the Malachite. Actually, we're working on a
I don't even know
universal
what
style.
that is.
Jump through weird.
And this is a lore question. Are Stranglers exempt from the Green Pact if they display aggression towards a Bosmer? I know you've
That's a
always
good
wanted
question.
to know.
That's
Hero of none. Are you here, Hero of None? You son of a bitch, Hero of None. Hero of None's going on the forums role-playing the shit out of this game, man. Damn. I love him, too. But are Stranglers and Dryads,
good
man.
question.
So we
Do they get a
asked,
pass?
Let's find out,
we
just for
asked
Hero of None.
Spinner Sandarian.
What's
And
the
they
answer?
said, you love your child, but if he misbehaves, do you not punish him? It is even so with the green. We love our foliage friends, but wrong behavior must be punished.
Alright, I forget
Says,
what the
hello, Miss
question
Gina
was.
Bruno. I hope you enjoyed the holidays. My question is, boy or girl? I'm so excited. So,
Oh.
let me I know this isn't ESO related, but I don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway.
She doesn't care.
So
Nobody
over the
does anymore.
holidays,
You might as well
we
let it rip,
found out
Gina.
the gender of the baby.
Talk about what you want.
And basically, we had the technician write it down on a piece of paper, and then I gave it to a friend of mine, who then purchased a gift, wrapped it up, and then we were able to open it on Christmas with our family and everything. It was really
Surprise.
exciting. So I brought the thing that we pulled out of the box and told us. You want to see it?
Yeah.
I know you already know.
Yeah,
Jess was the first person I texted.
The video was adorable.
Boy or girl?
Ready?
ESO Live, boy or girl?
Argonian?
Argonian, really?
Fucking Kai. Kai kills me. The Kai Schrober. It's an Argonian. Alright, what was
No.
it? It's not an Argonian Kai? It's a girl. There we go. It's a girl.
Lower. There.
Congrats, Gina. You had a girl. Or you're having a
Very
girl.
excited.
And
My
Kai
apologies, you're having a
is
girl.
Also expecting him. Well, not
They even
Kai,
did a
but-
camera zoom. You
he
see
and-
that?
he and
They
his
got a
wife are
professional
spending
cameraman at Zenimax?
3 days
Nice.
with Gina, and they are having a boy.
See that zoom?
Yep.
So
And Jess just
Who's
had a
working the
girl,
cameras
so
there?
Just babies everywhere.
You can't hate Gina. I
I
don't.
was so excited.
I'll
when
tell
we
you
found
what
that.
though,
I took-
Pink. Gina hates me, but I don't hate Gina. And I get why she hates me. I get vibes. And I know she does. That's okay. I can deal with that. But let's see. What else do we have
See,
here?
Jess, oh my God.
Wrong IP.
Could we get a snake pet? Alright,
Range.
let's move on.
Some say it's 5 meters. So, for example, the Templar ability, Dark Flow.
As every Nord is a marriage counselor once you pour enough meat.
Hero of
into
None
them.
again.
Of course.
Yo, they just...
Funny.
We need to jam all of our questions through Hero of None. And filter them through a role play to actually get them onto this fucking cast here, man. Ugh. Is there anything else in this? Is this just AMA and that's
No.
it?
Yeah, gear to your crafting materials and your crafting schematics, for lack of a better term.
Did I
Scrolling combat tech.
did I drink to Gina's? Congrats to Gina. She does a hard job. She puts up with a lot of shit from people. Gina's general demeanor is, I'm very friendly, but if I had a machine gun, I would kill every last motherfucker in this room. That's her demeanor, and I respect that. So here's to you, Gina. Keep up the good work. I respect your hatred for people. Alright, let's see what else is in here.
Text or SCT, something that we see a lot asking about. This is also coming this year, so be on the lookout for that.
Nameplates are another thing that is coming this year, and we are also looking, in addition to nameplates, at what we can
Nameplates.
do to make guild names displayed
we
as
go.
well. That is a little trickier than nameplates, but also with the nameplates that includes allowing
She
local
is.
players to show their character
Gina's
name instead
at-
of their
If she
dual
had a
tag
gun on the
or
road,
PSN ID.
you better watch out.
Next DLC.
She's very nice.
As we've mentioned more than a couple times on this show,
But you
that
can
will be
see it
coming Q1
underneath.
this year. It will be on
There's a lot of...
the PTS for anyone who plays
I like
PC
her.
or Mac.
She doesn't
early
like me,
February.
but I like her.
And
She's cool.
And then,
gosh, I was going to say something else and I just forgot. I guess it wasn't important.
and then, of course, as Brian mentioned, battlegrounds, arenas, dueling, all of that is still being worked on, and we will keep you updated as we get more info on those.
I remember what I was going to say.
No
I
ETA
just
though,
wanna
right?
Clarify when we talk about the next DLC. Sometimes you'll see us saying next major update on the forums or update 9. Those are all interchangeable. It's all the same thing.
Yep.
It's not considered an incremental patch, and we're usually pretty clear when something's an incremental and when it's part of kind of the larger update.
So that is it for our news.
See
Oh,
my
did you
signs?
mention the cut-
Kai
the
gave
things
up.
We're gonna put after
Kai's in the
No, that's a
bathroom.
good
My
point.
signs
On
are
the
coming
thing.
through hot
We
in
have
chat
more
right now.
Ask Us Anything questions. So if you'd like to see the ones that we
Fingers,
went
she
over
loves
today,
you.
and we also have some more,
Well, once she
we
met
just had
you.
so many,
I know.
that they will be on the official forums after the show.
sometime after the show.
Yep.
So, last giveaway for today, we are giving away this really
We're gonna skip it.
fancy
What is
leather
it?
journal.
It's a little hard
Ooh.
to see in the plastic, though. It's got a nice tooled Ouroboros. It's
Hero
leather
of None
bound.
should win this shit.
Has pages. So, that literally,
It is
Who
nice.
won it?
It's our logo.
Who
I
won
think these
this?
were only, but
All right, do we have a winner?
the winner from here?
No,
Yep.
I can't at all.
The winner is Lord Chumpkins.
Lord
Chumpkins?
Chumpkins.
Lord
That
Chumpkins.
is an amazing name.
Congratulations.
Lord Chumpkins, mail that shit
will
to
send
Hero
this out
of
to you
None,
this week.
please.
Kai will most likely be contacting you on Twitch chat. Check your other tab just in case. That goes for any time. If you win something, check your other tab because sometimes
Or
it's
send it-
just kind of just get
Maybe
thrown
Maybe
in
send it
there.
over to Cypher.
We're just other.
Document
for
his
the
rage on
others.
this.
Well, that wraps up today's show.
Yep.
First one from 2016.
What do you think,
It was
Cypher?
great to be back.
And thank
How was this podcast? How would you rate it overall?
Wow! Wow!
Oh, he's excited. Cypher's excited. Wow! Wow! We gotta donate in here. Fahrenheit with another $1. Fucking nerd. It's a letter journal. Yeah. That's send it to Hero None. Alright, so that was it. I guess that was it. We really didn't get anything out of that. Very little value. I'd say the Matt Firer part was the most interesting of it all, honestly. Like my final thoughts on it. No ETA, right? So that's what this podcast should be called. This was the No ETA podcast. We have no idea what we're doing. If I could operate like this at my job, I really wish I could. Like, yo, FENGRUSH, how's the project going? You know, no ETA. Doing good, though. Did you get that email I sent you earlier today? Yeah, nah, no ETA. But I'll check it out. All right. Keep up the good work, man. Like, I can't operate like that at my job, but apparently they can. They can pull those kind of deadlines on us. Good for them. I don't know how long that's going to last as a business model. Good for you. I envy you. I do. I wish I could come to work and just say, hey, I got no ETAs today. It's time for lunch. It's 10:15. I think it's time for lunch. By the way, I'm going home early today. No ETAs. When though? You know, like I don't know. That's too much. So, I don't know. I don't even have much to react on. There wasn't much to react on in this podcast. So I watched it though. It was interesting. It was so interesting. King, Cypher, and Lefty did not want to do a podcast, so I thought I'd at least share my comments. I give you guys something to bite on, and that's it. There's nothing much to say. They're not selling hope here. I think it was highlighted again very very well in the beginning by him saying, Matt Fryer. He said something like, "We're very happy where things are going. We're very happy with the state of the game." We did the DLC. We're super happy. Like 2016, keep the ball rolling. I mean, I get it. Like, you're the leadership. You're coming in. You're presenting a good image and everything. But quality of life fixes and polishing. But it's not what it is, man. Now's the time to take some drastic changes to PvP because they don't give a shit about it, and it's time to do that. I don't know what else was really in this podcast to even talk about. I really don't. There wasn't much content. I already knew pretty much everything Brian Wheeler said, more or less. You could read that on the forums. So not much new there. Hopefully Robel's on, although I'm not too hopeful what Robel's going to say. Robel might come on and say, hey, we're working on stuff, and check out the PTS. It's going to be great. By the way, post some feedback I won't respond to, and we won't listen to any of it. And by the way, it's going to cost $15. But don't worry, Panda Bears are coming. And, come April, you motherfuckers are all going to be cruising around on goddamn Easter bunnies. I don't know. I mean, that's all that matters. Like, what are we gonna sell you this month? So, I get the frustration from other streamers. I do. I'll still play for now because I'm having fun with it. I'm playing with my friends. I log into this game to play with my friends to have fun. to entertain you guys. And nights like this are still enjoyable for me. So that's pretty much my wrap up on it. I don't know what else to say about this. So I'm going to boot up ESO. We're going to go jump back in Cyrodiil. And I'm going to go PvP a little bit. But that was a good watch. Let's get Elder Scrolls